And indeed, the Kenyan gospel music scene has been thriving over the past few years, and making it in the industry can be a challenge unless, of course, you have a unique style to your music. Now, currently, in the last couple of weeks, there's been a hit that's been rocking the airwaves. It's called Lingala Yeye. So it's by a gentleman called Piston, and really it has dominated the airwaves. But before we cross over to Piston, this rising gospel music star behind Lingala Yeye, so I'd like to wish my colleague Wahiga Maura a happy birthday. Tonight is Wahiga's birthday, and indeed, Wahiga, wherever you are, if you're listening, I'm sure if you're not listening, somebody will tell you this, that, you know, we care about you so much here at Citizen TV. You are a great colleague. God bless you and increase you with so many more years. And indeed, tonight we have a surprise for you, Wahiga, before Piston performs his hit Lingala Yeye. So let's hear from Piston and what he has for Wahiga.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Wahiga. Happy birthday to you.
Happy 60th birthday, Wahiga. Kuzeeka nayo.
Baba, sija kuimbia Lingala baba. Nimekuwa nikijishughulisha na marege na maraga. Mablues zikafanya mimi nikalala. Sasa nimeamuka baba, naimba Lingala. Waliniambia Lingala poa, nifunge mshipi juu ya tumbo na nijue kilingala eti peti Lingala eza moke. Wakaniambia Lingala poa, niongee katikati ya wimbo eti
naongea na sina kitu ya kusema.
Mimi nasema Lingala ya Yesu haikuwangi complicated. Ukipewa kagitaa tu, ukipewa kagitaa tu, unainua mikono tu, unasifu Yesu tu. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inaokoa. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inabariki. Lingala Yesu wangu si complicated. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Lingala Yesu wangu inaokoa. Lingala Yesu wangu inabariki. Lingala Yesu wangu si complicated. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu. Sio lazima utoboe kila pahali ndio msanii usikike. Sio lazima magari ya kifahari ndio video ishike. Sio lazima ujue kilingala ndio Kongo ufike. Naoma dansa uozimewa bana, ndio hapana.
Tunataka kuishia Wahiga. Happy birthday, salute. Mambo yote umefanya mzuri, salute. Mambo yote umefanya mbaya, salute.
Mimi nasema Lingala ya Yesu haikuwangi complicated. Ukipewa kagitaa tu, ukipewa kagitaa tu, unainua mikono tu, unasifu Yesu tu. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inaokoa. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inabariki. Lingala ya Yesu wangu si complicated. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inaokoa. Lingala ya Yesu wangu complicated. Ukipewa kagitaa tu, ukipewa kagitaa tu, unainua mikono juu, unasifu Yesu tu. Lingala ya Yesu wangu inaokoa, lingala ya Yesu wangu inabariki, lingala ya Yesu wangu si complicated. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu, unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Sio jina lako msanii, unasifu Yesu tu. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Sio jina lako msanii, unasifu Yesu tu. Unasifu, unasifu, unasifu Yesu tu. Sio bendi yako msanii, unasifu Yesu tu. Yesu tu.
Tuko Citizen na Lilian Mood. Tuko live. Tunashukuru Mungu.
Amazing and fantastic. Hiyo ni Lingala ya Yesu. You know, haikuangi complicated. They just dance slowly. Hakuna ma pressure. There's no for putting in too much psych. That is the amazing Piston viewers, you know, and he is currently riding high on the local Christian and secular radio charts with his epic rumba song Lingala ya Yesu, and that is what he just performed for you there. And barely 2 months into the market, about 3, maybe 4 months, just not even over 4 months, really, the song has garnered over 45,000 views on YouTube. Amazing, fantastic, powerful, and most importantly, with a message. And the man himself is here now. Piston, karibu sana, man. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to One on One.
Thank you for having me.
You know, very interesting is that when you guys are speaking Kilingala, or you say Nico Citizen and Lilian Muli, you do that. You do that.
Lilian Muli.
So your voice changes.
Everything changes.
So are you a protege? Are you a Congolese? Are you from, you know, Kinshasa?
My second name is Githinji.
Githinji.
Yes. Wakikuyu tumejua kutafuta hii Nairobi.
Allah. So your full name is Peter Githinji.
Peterson.
Peterson Githinji.
Piston came from Peterson. Githinji.
Wow.
And music, you can't call yourself Peterson. Sounds like an old colonial chief.
Yeah.
So you you have to change it and put a little spice to it, and it becomes Piston.
Okay.
But it's Githinji. It's the common guy you see on the streets.
Amazing. When I first saw Lingala ya Yesu, I thought, who ni Mkongo? Who ni Mkongolese?
Many people thought that.
Especially when I said, like, when you go to that protege, batoto bamungu, you know?
Yeah, we've
okay.
worked on it. We've perfected it. It has to come out the way it comes out in the real Lingala.
Absolutely. So we'll get to that. So let's describe your style, Piston. And earlier when I introduced you, I said that, you know, the gospel music scene has taken Kenya by storm, really.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's either you drop a song and people like it or they hate it.
They don't.
So you have to come in with a very unique style. So for you, why this style? And how do you describe your style?
My style is not Lingala at all. I don't do Lingala. I love telling stories in my music. And the genre that fits that description is Afrofusion. So I love Afrofusion. But when I tried Lingala, it worked. So I have to confirm password until I'm in.
Yeah.
So maybe probably 2 more Lingalas, then I'm done.
And you know, I want to go back to Lingala ya Yesu, which really a lot of people are hot about right now.
Yeah.
And particularly the message in it. It's a very different kind of lyric because you seem to be talking to God, and you start by saying imekuwa ni muda sasa baba
sijakuimbia lingala. Nimekuwa nikijishughulisha na marege na maraga.
So what message were you sending in this particular song?
First of all is to capture the mind of the audience. But first of all is to capture the mind of God, because God is the audience of our music if you're singing gospel music. First you capture him. Imekuwa muda baba sijakuimbia lingala. Then you put in some humor just to get the attention of guys. Waliniambia lingala poa nifunge mshipi juu ya tumbo. Then guys go like, what? Then when you say naongea na sina kitu ya kusema. So the audience goes, he didn't just say that. So that's verse 1, you capture them.
You wrote it yourself?
Yeah, the song.
Yeah.
The whole of it, I wrote it myself.
Really, yeah, because you know there are some artists who have their songs written for them.
Yeah, I wrote it.
Okay.
Then verse 2, you hit the nail on the head. Sio lazima utoboe kila mahali ndio msanii usikike. Sio lazima magari ya kifahari ndio video ishike. Because I'm looking at a generation of young people who are coming up and they think I have to look like Piston for me to make it. I have to look like Willie Paul or Bahati for me to make it. Come the way you are. People want something different.
Right, and that's exactly what you did. So let me take you to Sunday Groove Awards.
Wow.
You know, big win for you. Lingala ya Yesu Song of the Year. Did you expect this?
I was 50-50. I was put amongst very, very big songs. Size 8 Mateke was there. Bahati Barua. It was big. It's what in politics they call kupitia katikati yao. That's how I'd describe it. Yeah, because I knew Lingala was big, but then I was worried because there were some other very big songs.
Okay, so great, amazing, and indeed congratulations.
Thank you.
And let's talk about your band. And you know, every time I see an artist perform with a band comfortably, you know, I am actually convinced that this is real talent, and this is a real artist. Let's talk about your band. Introduce them to us. I know there's a lady in the band, and then there's a guy you like to pose and watch, you know, Sakata Kiuno. He really likes to dance, and he was making me laugh when I was watching. Yeah, just introduce your band to us.
My band is made up of guys who met in JQuat. We met in JQuat. We used to practice in the students, the studies. There was a small CU room which had instruments, so we'd meet there overnight and practice. So the lady,
there they are, right there.
There they are. The lady on, is it my right or my far left?
The lady.
That one. That lady is called Joy, the only lady in our band. We come a long way with Joy. She was in first year when I was going to third year. So I recruited her, so to speak. Then Bire, the guy the
dancer.
The dancer. The reason why I laugh when he dances is he shakes something that's not there. So he shakes. He likes. I love Bire because he's the best vocalist in our band.
Right.
Amongst me, Bire, Joy, and I, as far as vocals are concerned, they're better than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just the writer.
Humble.
They sing better. Mike Monene is the guy on the bass guitar with is that maroon shirt?
The checked one?
Checked one, yes.
Okay, great. There you
met him when I was in third year, he was in second year. So I think he was doing IT, so we recruited him. On the drums, Manu, great guy, JQuat alumni. On the guitar, we have the only Congolese in the band.
Oh, he's a Congolese. He's the guy who when you say ukicheza ka guitar too, and then you yeah, I love that.
That's my guy. So he corrects my Congolese sometimes. Then the guy behind.
Let's hear.
Okay.
Can we hear? Okay, not quite.
Yeah.
Awesome! I love that bit. I love that bit.
Guitar too. Then behind the guitarist is the keyboardist. We come a long way with this guy.
Right.
Yeah, before the band came together, we just used to play. We played with him for a while before we became a band.
Right. So all of you are Jomo Kenyatta University.
Except the Congolese guy.
Except the Congolese guy. Okay. And you know, I knew there must be a Congolese in that band because that beat is
The
just too
inspiration.
refined and too real. It's almost like what you'll hear with Fali Ipupa or Kofi
the
Olomide.
real guys.
Yeah, the real guys. So I mean, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So do you guys sing for fame, for money, or is this the ministry's expansion? How would you describe what it is that you guys are doing and the reason why you're doing it?
I'd say it's totally for Christ, totally for Christ. But then we can't do it totally free because in the name of giving the gospel out for free, because we will starve and we will go broke.
Yeah.
For every ministry to survive, you need money. And therefore, we will charge a small fee for every event we do.
So you're starting to be sought out for weddings and stuff like that?
Yeah, we've been doing weddings for a long time.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And you know, Pitson, I wanted to talk to you about, you know, just your love for music and where this started. And, you know, just indeed, just knowing that now you and Kenyatta University will be getting into exactly what it is that you're doing now apart from music. But where did your love for music begin? And instruments, because I think you can play a guitar as well.
Yeah, I can play the guitar and the piano. I was taught how to play the guitar by my own dad, my real dad, biological father. We were so poor in our house that the only entertainment we had was the guitar. So he'd give us homework the way a mother or a father would leave homework to the kids. By the time I'm coming back in the evening, I want you to learn key G, key C, and D. Those are the basic ones. If you don't do that, then I'll take you to committee maximum prison.
Really?
For real. And we used to fear committee.
Wow.
He used to give
That's
us
a
stories
challenge.
about committee,
Yeah.
how ukienda huko watu watakuharas nini. So we'd say, by the way, if we don't learn key C, G, and D, by the time our dad is coming back, CC yetu imeisha.
Okay.
So we worked really hard. And then in church, I'd sing in chatting alone. When the rest don't want to sing, I'd sing alone. And I grew into that, into high school, JQuat, praise and worship leading, and
you're very confident. I mean, I must say, really, just listening to you and even just watching you perform, the confidence is just written all over you.
Thank you.
But let's also talk about what you're doing now after JKU Art. Apart from music, is there something else that you do?
Yeah, banking.
You're a banker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether I want to mention the bank.
No, you don't have to, but you're in banking?
Yeah, I'm in banking.
Okay.
Joy, the lady the only lady is also in banking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow, so your bosses are thinking, really? Anyway.
But I might just leave that for music full time, the way things are going.
Yeah.
I don't want to steal time from the bank.
Great. So, and I noticed you have a wedding band, Pitson.
Yeah.
Are you married? Tell us
married.
about
5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah, 5 months.
Congratulations.
So I'm married to one very beautiful lady. I walked to a lady 7 years ago, and I told her, I want to be the president of Kenya. Do you want to be the first lady? And she
wow,
said...
that's a pickup line.
Yes, a pickup line.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I do not mind being the first lady. And pap, akaingia box yangu.
What? Haraka tu hivyo?
Kisha.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I said about your confidence. So this jacket of yours, I was talking about it. Is this inspiration from the Congolese guy? Because this is totally how these Congolese guys dress.
This is how they dress.
This is how they dress.
This is how they dress. It's just that I missed out on the shoes.
The pointy ninis.
Bus, the shiny shoes, zenye ni pointy. Hizo tu ndo nimekosa nikuwe a real Lingala guy. But I mean, I'm work in progress. Yeah. So
you know, I was reading you up, Pitson, and you just mentioned that you've come from a poor background, that this hasn't been easy, and indeed just telling us about how your dad introduced you to a guitar is quite powerful. And what I've picked from what we've talked about tonight is the fact that you said that a lot of people are coming into the industry without a style of their own, wanting to look like Pitson, wanting to look like Bahati, wanting to look like somebody else, or just copy their style completely. So talk to the young people out there. You've got a success story. You're balancing between banking and your side hustle, which is your passion, really. So talk to them, give them your message. What do you want to leave with them tonight?
If you want to be Kanji Mbogwa, it will not work. We already have Kanji Mbogwa. If you want to be Willie Paul, it will not work. We already have a Willie Paul who we have accepted him and we have accepted his music. So we are not looking for another Willie Paul or another Pitson or another Bahati. Come and give us something new. Give us something we've not had for a while. Something that will set you apart. Something people can say, wow, that's different. Yeah, that's what we are looking, and that's what the world is looking for. Not, you remember there was a time Jesus had a meeting of 5,000 people, and the only person mentioned there is the young kid who had 2 fish and 5 loaves. At least he had something, and that's why his name got into that story. What do you have in your hands that can make you stand out? Something God can use to change the world.
Absolutely amazing. And Pitson, I must ask you, you know, you like pointing at your dancer, the guy, the tall guy there. But can you dance? Because you need to show me a move.
Hey,
you know, this Lingala thing is not my story
I
at
know,
all. But I love Lingala ya Yesu. You know, the video is just simple, but just so...
One venue.
I mean, it's amazing. And you have to dance. You have to dance to that song when you hear it. I keep telling people that I absolutely love it.
I'll teach you a very simple
move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah. DJ Crossfade, by the way, big up. DJ Crossfade is our resident.
Do you have Papa Dennis? Papa Dennis?
And you know, please go easy on me.
It's not hard. You shika. Just a minute. I need to teach her. Shika. Rarua.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Shika.
Rarua. Then upande, starting with your right side.
Gosh.
Upande. Upande.
Right.
Then one.
Oh my gosh, no, now this is becoming...
No, it's not hard, trust me.
Okay.
One.
1,
2, 3, 4.
Gosh, okay.
Shtua.
I'll try.
Very simple.
1, 2, 3, 4, shtua. Okay.
So, the four is where you
kick.
You kick, so.
Okay.
So, shika, rarua, upande.
Oh,
upande.
God. Okay, I'm gonna try.
1, 2, 3, 4, shtua. Let's try. Go. Shika.
I hope you're watching at home and learning this move as well. Okay, right, let's go.
Shika, rarua, upande, upande.
Then
1, 2, 3, 4, shtua. And Lingala is about...
That part is the hardest.
Lingala is about attitude.
Okay.
Your shoulders have to be up. And when you're clapping, you clap twice, not once. So let me show you. 20.
If this was an exam, I would fail. Okay.
So when you're preparing, you prepare like this.
Thank you.
I'd give you 6 out of 10.
Thank you. 6 is good.
Yeah, it's good.
6 is good.
You're in campus already.
6 is good. And I love the jacket, please.
Thank you.
You know, I guess some guys can borrow a leaf out of this in terms of dressing. So I understand that you'll be dropping a new
Lingala. What?
A new single right here on One this evening. Tell us about that quickly.
My newest song is called Kilele. It has Lupita Nyong'o inside there.
Wow.
Not in person, but I mean, I mentioned big up.
No mention of Lillian Muli?
Lillian Manze, Paulette, Sharikon. But I might consider you in my next song. Oh, here?
Yeah.
I'm not doing Kilele now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm doing a song called
Niache
Niimbe.
Okay.
The song I'll do after this is called Niache Niimbe.
Okay.
It's my next song after Kilele.
Right.
I love it because it says, mama niache niimbe, siku moja nitakujengea nyumba ya kifahari.
Wow. Is that your real set? Is that what you actually want?
That's what I want. It's a prophetic
It's
song.
a prophetic statement.
I'm telling my mom, just let me sing and I will build you a house out of the proceeds of music.
I love the way boys always build their mothers' houses. It's just always mommy.
Yeah.
I don't know a guy anywhere really who hasn't built his mama house. I mean, very few. Really.
Or a guy who hates the mom.
Yeah, I've never heard
even
of that.
Tupac was a gangster, but he say mama.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Great
So
to know that
tonight I'll do niache niimbe.
Okay, great, Pitson. I mean, it's been an honor. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
You know, your star is rising. But as we finish, you know, criticism that the gospel sound is getting very secular, and the conservatives who feel like mnaleta lingala kanisani. What do you mean? You know, mapasta wanakawa. What has happened to, you know, music as we knew it? So what do you want to say to the critics in terms of just this new turn that gospel music is taking and just how similar the sound is to the secular sound?
I want to say there are guys in the clubs who will never listen to a hymn. And the way to get Jesus to those places is through songs like Lingala Yesu. It does not help to criticize. It does not help to beat us down. It helps to pray for us and to make us stronger and stronger. Because some of us are just sent to the world to bring them in. When they're in, they'll get a worship song which will build them. But for now, we just need to take church to where they are.
That is absolutely amazing that you said that, because you are right. Your music is played more in clubs, than it is in church. And that is where really the souls are, the ones that need to come back to Christ.
If they don't come to church, let's take church to them. And the way to take church to them is to put Jesus in our music and play it in those clubs.
Pitson, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
So much.
Asante.
You know, you're going to be crossing over to your bandmates and you know, doing your thing for us. Thank you for coming to One on One, and indeed, all the best.
Thank you.
Okay, great. So I've been talking to Pitson, as you've heard, and you know, let me just take some of the comments that are coming in about Lingala ya Yesu as he goes to do his thing on the other side. Somebody here is saying that thank you so much, Pitson. Lingala ya Yesu is my absolute favorite jam of the year. Keep doing what you do best. I love Lingala, but it sounds even better with a message. Thank you so much for that. That is from Jane Wairimo. Somebody here is saying, hi Pitson, I'm Jeff. I have a guitar, but I don't know how to play it. I really have passion for it. Thank you so much for blessing me with your story. And somebody here is saying, let's have our own music identity. Paul Okoth, a music publisher. That is great. And of course, we have tweets as well. If we can take those full board as we wait on Pitson. I don't know if we have them ready. Right, we don't have them ready as yet, but I'll be reading them out to you. Let's cross over to Pitson as he closes the show for us. This is One on One. It's been real. My name is Lillian Muli Kananel. Let's do this again tomorrow. Good night.